Hello. File management. It's so important. It is so important when you're working with your code editor and coding in general, and maybe even in life. I'm not the most organized person in the world, so so that's why I work at file management as much as I can. So, what we do is we start out by creating a folder, right? And I'm going to put this on the desktop. So we simply we go new folder. And I like calling it in order what you work on. So it's basic text edit 1, basic text edit 2, the second version's that, the third version's that, and so on and so on. Basic, and each coding project needs its own folder. 1. And you can put your last name in here, and the other thing I like to do is put lowercase underscore and connecting them, because you get used to how you're supposed to kind of label things in your code. So I would just so this is the first basic text, and you leave it alone. It's on desktop. It's called basic text 1 JRay. Now you go into Visual Code, all right? And Visual Code has started up. I don't want this Visual Code. I want to go to again, I get confused. I want to go to Open. And I want to go to the desktop, and I want to go to the new one, Open. There's nothing in there. It doesn't matter. You're going to put it in there. And you can just kind of ignore this. You want to do new file. I'm going to save as index.html. Okay? HTML, and then you go HTML boilerplate. So it goes, you save as index.html, and then I did the boilerplate, or if you were to grab code from another template, then you would do the same process, essentially. So let's just basic text edit 1, version 1. Let's save. It's always important that you save. All right, and this is you can go back to the desktop, double click on it, and you see that it's here. Same thing when you start doing CSS. Let's do this. And this will all automatically be embedded inside of this folder. Once you've saved the first thing, you will do this, and you'll say new file, and you say save as, and this would be style.css. And you see where? Right down there, save. Okay, we're not going to put anything in here now, because we'll do styles.css at another time. But that's how you handle your file. That's how you keep things organized here. So you quit Visual Studio Code, and it's easy just to get back and find it by not necessarily right-clicking this, which is an option, to maybe right-click this. You could do that. Open with Visual Studio Code. I wouldn't actually recommend that. When you want to get back into this, it's a lot more organized just to click on Visual Studio Code first, and then go Open Recent, or Open. So Open, and it goes back here by default, but say we're trying to look for it, and there it is. I'm going to open it. And then it's all nicely neat and it's there. You got your style.css and your .index, and it's all nice and neat. I have it in a general folder like this. You know, I have a lot of my code, you know, in here or whatever. You could do that, but each project needs to have its own folder. Okay, you can put it in I think it's called a parent folder. You certainly can do that, but each coding project needs its own folder. And then all this other stuff, the style and index, and then eventually image will be nestled inside there as well. So I hope that helps.